We're going to be working on elaborating using our own words. I was trying to think about a good way to teach this, and I think some good pointers for this would be to have fun with it. Try to think of words that are not used, obviously, in the examples in the original sentences. Maybe pretend like you're explaining it to a little brother or a little sister, or maybe your parents, or pretend like you're talking to one of your stuffed animals. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. What we have to do is we have to read each sentence and put these sentences in our own words. So let's read the original sentence up here on the left. Plants such as pumpkins, zucchini, yellow squash, and sunflowers grow very big. Their seeds need to be planted far apart to give them room to grow. And then the writer's own words were, some plants are very big. They used the word some for all of these plants together. And then they said, are very big. They need extra room to grow. Be careful not to plant their seeds close together. So let's go ahead and try some of these on our own. If you can do some by yourself, great. But if you're having a hard time with this, then you can use the ones that I'm using. Sometimes it's hard to find potatoes in a garden because they grow underground. So maybe I could start with the second part of the sentence first and then put the first part at the end. I think that's what I'll do. Sometimes it is hard to find potatoes in a garden because they grow underground. Potatoes grow underground. And that makes them hard to find. So see how I kind of switched their parts, their spots in the sentence? All right, number 2. Rabbits eat only plants. They use their long ears to listen for animals that might eat them. Oh, that's a defense that God gave them, I think. So maybe I'll put that first. Animals have long ears to hear their predators. Oh, yeah, because predators are animals that eat other animals. Sometimes I try to find other words to use for the original words. Rabbits have long ears so they can hear predators. I like that. Now I could also add, and they only eat plants, but I'm not going to. Kind of run out of room here, and I think it's okay because I've still put most of it in my own words. Now, number 3, bees and butterflies carry pollen from flower to flower. We learned about bees at the beginning of the year, and we learned that that's called pollination. So when you have butterflies and bees that carry pollen from flower to flower, we call that pollination. So maybe I'll start with that. Bees and butterflies, or maybe I could say pollination happens when bees and butterflies fly from flower to flower. Or bees and butterflies pollinate flowers. Oh, I think I'll put that. Bees and butterflies pollinate flowers. Usually when we do this kind of stuff in the classroom, you're helping me. So I'm having a hard time without your help here. Hopefully I'm doing an okay job. All right, number 4. Some scientists believe the tomato first came from Mexico. Now, I was trying to think of a good one for this. I could say, it is believed that tomatoes come from Mexico. Or, it is believed that tomatoes came from Mexico. How about that? It is believed that tomatoes came from Mexico. And that is something new that I learned. I love tomatoes. I don't know about you. They are delicious. All right, and number 5. Thousands of types of apples exist. Oh, boys and girls, remember the beginning of the year when we learned all about apples and how many different types of apples there are? And we learned about Johnny Appleseed. I think we could have a lot of fun with this one. What if we said something like, if you like apples, then you are in luck? If you like apples, you are in luck. Exclamation mark. There are thousands of types. How about of different types? Period. Now, I think I'm all done. If you want to go ahead and pause the video at this point, you can. That way you can go ahead and record what I have here. Hopefully you can think of 1 or 2 by yourself, and maybe you can have a lot of fun putting these things into your own words. Just pretend like you're telling somebody something that someone told you. All right, have a great day.